Yo, Big Kish back up in here. We got these streamers humiliation rituals exposed by The Truth Is. You already know how The Truth Is, give it up. Listen, I want y'all to pay attention to this because there's a lot of things behind the scenes. There's evil people behind the scenes that be setting up certain things, just because they got billions and trillions of dollars, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we here to expose all of that. Shout out to Savan for your donation. Thank you so much for your Cash App donation. He says, love the positive energy. Keep up the work. I appreciate you, man, and I will keep it up for y'all, man. Yeah, we about to get into that. Before we get into that, y'all make sure y'all purchase a copy of Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset, written by me, Big Kish. The link will be in the description for purchase. I appreciate y'all a whole lot. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
If you have watched any big streamer, chances are you have seen them humiliating themselves on stream. Whether it be embarrassing themselves or doing ridiculous things or even playing with their sexuality, streamers have no issues doing whatever it takes to keep you watching, even if that means losing all their self-respect, dignity, and even freedom. They know the best way to keep people watching is by keeping them laughing at them. The more money the big corporations pump into streaming, the more these streamers are willing to sell out for it. In fact, the only reason streamers are so willing to do these ridiculous things is because they see people like Cenat. Kai has made it to a massive level where all the big corporations sign lucrative deals with him, putting millions of dollars in his pocket, turning him into a walking billboard. He humiliates himself routinely for that top spot. These streamers know exactly what needs to be done.
So now they being competitive with it. Who could do the most wildest stuff? Who could be the most wildest? Who could go outside of the ordinary? Who could just get rid of all their morals and just be out? That's evil. Very, very evil.
Done to get the attention of these massive sponsors. They all have to go through those public humiliation rituals to make it to the level Kai is at. From watching streamers, I have started to notice that streaming culture is just one humiliation ritual, and I will expose that today. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be talking about the humiliation rituals in streaming. Let's get right into it. Before making these videos, I only really saw streamers when I would be on social media. I never really understood streamers like Kai, Speed, and Adin, as they weren't really funny to me. Instead, it came off as silly and as slapstick comedy. It was always a bunch of yelling and screaming, running around and doing funny, goofy things. As the years went by and streaming started getting bigger, I started seeing it change and take a massive turn. This just so happened to be right around the time massive corporations became interested in streaming. The streams were no longer silly and fun. Instead, streaming became full of degeneracy and over-the-top reactions. On top of that, gambling completely took over, with many of the biggest streamers selling out to casino websites and gambling for hours on stream.
Also, they seen how much the companies was making off it. It started from y'all remember Run DMC was wearing they made the song My Adidas. Adidas stock and their sales went up so high. There was like, yo, there's a whole documentary about it. Y'all check it out.
Turning all their young fans into future gambling degenerate addicts. Streaming turned into the most toxic MTV reality shows from the 2000s, where anything goes for those sweet monetizable views. It's no surprise that when these big corporations started sponsoring all these big streamers, they turned into this. It is obviously directly connected, and because of their involvement. All these big streamers sign with the same talent agencies that connect these streamers with these massive corporations. They are the ones who are instructing these streamers on how to act and what to do for those views. They are the ones that get these streamers humiliating themselves for money. Streamers are the most influential people in the world when it comes to the youth. They are the new rock stars, star athletes, big movie stars, you name it, they're all of it combined. Millions of kids want to be Speed, Adin, and Kai. They want to be famous rich streamers who get paid millions to entertain their fans. And that right there is a massive problem. These kids are looking up to these guys who are promoting straight up degeneracy and brain rot filth. There is nothing positive these streamers are teaching the kids. They are literally teaching these kids horrible things and humiliating themselves for these corporations. This generation consuming this content is gonna be cooked if their role models are these streamers who are willing to do anything for attention. Society.
And now you're starting to see, you know, there was a situation where I think y'all remember knocking on people's doors and running. Now they doing it where as though they putting on the shiesty mask, coming to people's doors, coming to people's houses. And these people are defending themselves. They ain't with all the games. These are hardworking people. And people are getting unalived, all under the guise of, oh, it was just a prank. Nah, people getting unalived over pranks now, man.
Society will suffer greatly in the future when these kids are the ones working and running the world. This is exactly what those elite who run those big corporations want. They want a brain-dead, mindless society that is too dumb to think for themselves and are easier to manipulate. These streamers are successfully turning their fans into lost gambling addict degenerates who will be working slaves to the elite. Believe it or not, this is the real reason these streamers are getting so rich. It's because they're being used by those with all the money. They are the ones who get these streamers doing these public humiliation rituals. Streamers are not only embarrassing themselves in all types of ways, but they're even playing with their sexuality for views, pretending to be something they might not actually be, all to humiliate themselves and at the same time push that corporate agenda that gets them paid. Just like Hollywood did to black comedians, the big corporations are doing to streamers. Hollywood was exposed for forcing black comedians to wear dresses. They are doing the same thing with these streamers, having them play with their sexuality for views. Remember Dave Chappelle exposed Hollywood long ago for pushing the Lil Nas X agenda? He came out and said that Hollywood would try to trick you into a dress to humiliate yourself and push their agendas.
Manipulate me. It's like somebody's trying to put young Dave in a compromising position. Because then I got worse. So when I said I'm not going to do it, then all of a sudden it was like, well, now he has walking pneumonia. And then I knew long before I walked, I had considered walking. And I knew I was going to leave, so I got ahead of schedule, and I bounced. Show business has to do with compromise and wearing the mask.
Did you feel like a sellout?
I felt like they got me in touch with my inner coon. They stirred them up.
Really?
When we
Touch my inner coon.
was doing that sketch and that guy laughed, I felt like, man, I felt like they got me. They got me. I mean, I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Like, when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected out, but certain dots, like when I see that they put every black man in movies in a dress at some point in their career, I'll be connecting them down like, wow, all these brothers got to wear a dress. This happened to me. I'm doing a movie with Martin.
Yeah.
The movie's going good. So
Yeah, we seen this clip, or everybody's seen this clip before.
as a prostitute. And he put this dress on, and, what? As a prostitute? Nah, I'm not doing that. I don't feel comfortable with it.
Now it's the streamers they got pushing this agenda and humiliating themselves for the
And you gotta go back to In Living Color. Y'all remember that's Martin Shanae in Living Color, where you had Jamie Foxx, you had one of the Wayans brothers. They always be acting sassy.
sponsors. I have shown this clip of streamer Plaqueboy Max a few times now, but I don't think people notice how dark this is. Plaqueboy Max confirmed exactly what I'm saying. He called out those behind these streamers for trying to make him play with his sexuality.
It's like, bro, there's certain things, we all have morals. That's too far, bro. Bro, y'all can see, even though I was in Miami smacking my ass doing all kind of crazy, bro, like, and their CMB on my hand, you should never, ever let go of your morals, ever. Bro, I'm not walking down Melrose in public with a diaper. So the fact that
he started to realize, like, it's certain people that just be doing it just to get the clicks and the money and all of that, and they really not like that. I think Plaqueboy Max one of them. I don't really think he like that for real.
it feels like niggas sexualize me in a weird way that I'm not comfortable being sexualized. And it's like, okay, I understand they probably don't see it like that, but I see it like that because that's what's happened. Guys, I'm literally on gay Twitter, all type of hitting on me thinking I'm not. And it's like, bro, now I'm getting back in the car, I'm expressing myself, and Ron smirking.
He called them out like Dave Chappelle did Hollywood, letting us know it's these men behind the streamers, those giving the sponsors that want these streamers acting a certain way. This is why he pushes the sus content he pushes. It's sad because
the dude wasn't even laughing.
even though he called it out, he still does it. That's how desperate he wants the money and the opportunities. He's willing to compromise his morals for views, all to please the streaming overlords. Remember, just about everything in streaming is staged, and these streamers have big sponsors and lucrative deals that they can lose if what they push in their live streams isn't approved by their sponsors. These streams are all scripted, written out, and guided by these sponsors, so they are purposely planning to push this content to the youth. They know the youth are watching these streamers, so they use these streamers to push the masculinity to them, teaching them that it's okay to play with their sexuality and act like a girl, further blurring gender roles just like big corporate America wants. Notice that the biggest streamers are the ones doing this the most. The more money they get, the more sus they behave. Look at Kai and Speed, for example. Not only do they routinely do over-the-top ridiculous things, but they both play with their sexuality on the regular, pushing it onto their fans. There are videos of Kai and Speed literally taking a shower together. Me and my best friend are really close, but I would never in a million years take a shower with him. I don't care if we have clothes on or not. I would never even joke like that. Yet Kai and Speed are here on stream with thousands of people watching them, pretending like it's normal to shower with your friend. Or like we see in this video with Kai and Speed laying down in bed together. It's pretty clear what they're pushing onto their fans.
And them kids watching this stuff, they eating it up. They eating it up. And what's going on, they bring it into their households. They bring it into their little cousins. They little friends or whatever. They friends, cousin, family members, how they bringing that stuff in the house. And that spirit is getting pushed everywhere. These are thousands upon thousands of people are watching them.
Just like they were doing in the streaming university. Recently, Kai's streamer friend Rakai came out as gay during streamer university. And he's only 16 years old, claiming that he's bi and even joking about wanting to hook up with a man.
Oh, bitch again? I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm bisexual.
Richard? So this is like the official announcement?
Yeah, but I'm bisexual.
Okay.
For real?
Y'all heard it here first.
You know what I'm saying? I heard it here. We're called bisexual. Well. Asshole. Marco, why can't you fuck me?
Why are you so gay, bro? Like, do you ever stop and think about that?
You just can't fuck me.
Nah, we can't play that here, man.
Alright, come on. Yeah. Try. Hey, man. Fuck, wait, bro, I asked you to fuck me last night?
Yeah, he was on some.
You think that's a coincidence? Yet another streamer pushing the Lil Nas X agenda, humiliating himself for clicks and views. Speed loves doing this. He has done this with others, not just Kai. In this stream, he literally tries to kiss Adin Ross on the lips.
Ish? Bro, why do y'all always want us to kiss, bro? Like, bro, y'all never fail with this kiss shit. Why do y'all always want us to kiss, bro? Like, dude, like, that is like, y'all are.
Look how Adin's staring at him. Look how Adin's staring at him. Check it out. Look how he's staring.
Bro. Like, bro, y'all never fail with this kiss shit. Why do y'all always want us to kiss, bro? Like, dude, like, that is like, y'all are like.
I mean, we could just do it just to show them.
Told you. He wanted to do it. He wanted to do it. Told you. Look how he's staring at him before he. Watch this.
Kiss shit. Why do y'all always want us to kiss, bro? Like, dude, like, that is like, y'all are like.
I mean, we could just do it just to show them.
Bro.
Adin is about that. Adin is about that. He ain't just up with all the millions of dollars. Or I Show Speed probably like that too. But they just probably don't know how to present it to the world. They got to keep easing it. Once they go all out with it, then it's nothing. You done sold everything. There's nothing else. There's no more gimmicks you could do. Nothing else. Once you go all out, I'm talking about everybody know, yeah, it's not funny no more. You know, to them. You know, I don't think none of this shit funny. But
I mean, they are saying it, you know?
You want to kiss?
I mean, you've always been a man for the people. Remember the last trick-or-treating stream we did?
Yeah.
We were going to, but you backed away.
So, okay, all right, bet. Let's go right now. Play back to the back, okay?
What is that? Here, let's back away.
So, okay, all right, bet. Let's go right now. Play back to the back, okay?
What is that? Here, let's start with this, just so we get close again.
Okay.
We're gonna play the nervous game. You know how to play?
All right.
So basically, when you start screaming or you move my hand away, that means you're nervous.
All
right. No, move your thighs towards here so they can see. Oh, they need to see. They need this angle.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, you're gay.
No, you're the one who didn't back off.
You're actually gay.
I backed off.
Are you gay, Adin?
bro, why is you staring at a man in his eyes like that and recording? I'm telling you, this ain't for them. This is for to get the audience minds to be okay with this type of behavior. Check it out, y'all.
No.
And in another one, he jumps on top of him and starts gyrating on him. Again, pushing this nonsense onto the youth. You tell me if it's okay to play gay for views and pretend to be gay with the friends as a joke. This is obvious an agenda in my opinion, and all you have to do is open your eyes to see that. It is not a coincidence that these are the biggest streamers. These are the ones with the most money and the most connections to corporate America. They are just puppets. Like I have shown in my previous video on Adin and Speed. Speed has even claimed to be in a relationship with a trans person. He literally used this as a story arc for his streams.
I don't know. I feel like you should just let love find you, because think about it. Like, try to put yourself in my shoes. A lot of people won't date me because I'm trans.
I'm about to say it, y'all.
What you gonna say?
And guess what?
Mind you, Speed was still a teenager during these days. His audience were all kids. It seems like the main agenda being pushed through streaming is the Lil Nas X agenda. You tell me if I'm wrong. They're even planting streamers like Sketch. Sketch blew up out of nowhere, going viral instantly on TikTok. He then became a massive streamer, hanging out with the biggest streamers and even getting deals with the NFL. All for it to later be exposed that he was a former gay OF creator who posted adult content engaging in intimate acts with men. You really think it's a coincidence that his career skyrocketed instantly and all the streamers wanted to hang out with him while they're all playing with their sexuality? All of these streamers are pushing this for a reason. Now,
See, he was all down with it. He was all down, and so the higher ups, he gonna be more incentivized. They gonna give him more bread.
The new streamers on the rise is a streamer named Marlon. Marlon is a Swedish streamer who is close with members of FaZe Clan. As of recently, he has been climbing quickly in the streamer space that he has even recently collaborated with Mr. Beast. Just like Sketch, he came out of nowhere and is already getting tons of attention. And right as he's about to transition into the next level in streaming, he gets exposed for selling clothless pictures of himself to gay men online.
I always have this fake image. I've always helped him, even towards his family. I've helped him have this fake image also with you guys that watch him, that didn't know that he's lying to you guys. I'm exposing him because I have to stand up for myself. And you guys should know. You guys should know who you're watching. A guy that lies about drinking.
I'm saying, I don't know what time it is. We out here in the 365,
About everything, how he's a man of God. This is not true. How is this a man of God? Please tell me. This is how he got money for a long time. He was doing this to multiple people. This is not a screenshot that's mine. This is a screenshot that somebody posted on a page called LPSG. And I made sure this was taken down to keep up his fake image. And this is the what's it called? The mails that I made. This is me, obviously. Me making sure that this is all taken down for his image, because I didn't want him to be exposed. I always was the ride or die for him. I did everything for him, guys.
Understand, TikTok is gonna always be there to expose the truth about stuff, man.
We were in London in September in a hotel. He FaceTimed the gay guy in front of me, and the gay guy sent money to Marlon because he was showing his biceps and abs and whatever. This was right in front of me, guys, and this is proof.
Again, all of these
This ain't no different from them. They got little feet websites people be going on and paying women for feet pics and all of that. Look it up. I'm telling you, they got this type of stuff out there.
Streamers seem to be connected to something like this. On top of the big streamers pushing the Lil Nas X agenda and playing with their sexuality, you got other streamers like Neon, who's only known for embarrassing himself for views all the time. He runs around with an OF girlfriend who was exposed for allegedly cheating on him several times, something he used for content and promoted. He also faked his death for attention, faked being jumped for attention, and even created a fake beef with streamer Jack Doherty for attention. He is literally one of the worst influence for the kids, yet he has thousands of live viewers with a lucrative streaming deal with Kick. Another live streamer who constantly humiliates himself and pushes degeneracy is the streamer Lacey. Lacey, just like Kai, Speed, and Adin, has been pushing that Lil Nas X agenda. Not only does he pretend to be gay, but he has also even come out and claimed he sold his soul.
I just wanted to announce that this is the real me. This is who I've been feeling like for years now, and I'm finally ready to come forward to the world.
See how she back here laughing? These people don't care, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all got the point. Y'all got the point. Why is that being pushed so much? Now, if that's your thing, that's your thing. God says don't do that. But if you trying to If you doing that, stay over there. Why you gotta push that? That's like, okay, I'm a man, right? I'm not going around I'm not going around just exuding my manhood. Like, yeah, I'm a man. I'm a man, y'all. Yup, I'm a man. Yup, and it's okay to be a man. Yeah, I'm a man. I'm not doing that. I am what I am. Why do that have to be pushed though? Like, why, if that's who you are, that's who you are. Why are you pushing it? That's how you know there's agenda. There's an agenda, y'all. That's how you know there's an agenda. The women I know, they not walking around like, I'm a woman and I'm a woman. Yeah, I'm a woman. I'm a woman. This is who I am and I'm a woman. They not pushing it on nobody. They know who they are already. They confident in who they are already. Ain't no need for that. Why are y'all pushing this on people? Not only that, you're pushing it on the children, the youngins out here. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Shout out to Truth Is, man, for bringing this knowledge out to the people. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.